So like 4 months ago, we ordered the drive shaft for Max's chassis. So this is a LT motor with a TR6060 6-speed, and this is basically like a Camaro, like a 2010 or whatever, Camaro center section. And this is an Art Morrison chassis. So we ordered the drive shaft from Driveshaft shop like forever ago. And since the car isn't like we're doing all the metal work on the car, the chassis is all done, I kind of just, it hasn't been a rush. But then it just hasn't shown up, and I finally was like, messaged them and I was like, hey, you know, what's up with the drive shaft? And this was like, and then they were like, you know, I think they like forgot to build it or something. It just arrived, and literally 4 months ago, it was ordered. It's real fancy. So it has these flanges, one for the rear end and one for the transmission. Oh, it even comes with the hardware. Sick. And I don't have my knife on me. I just had it out here. All right, I know it seems pretty stupid, but you gotta like think about it. Like, what's the front and what's the back? This is actually a CV joint here, and that's gonna obviously go up on the front, which takes this flange here. This flange is kind of machined out like that, and that is to sit inside of here. So that is going to, that's how that goes, because this is going to get bolted in. This is going to get bolted in this way, and then there's some counterboard bolts that go in like so, and they're just going to get nut and bolted. So, and then obviously the rear, this is a 3-bolt flange, which bolts to that. So that's 3 bolts there. And then if you look, this has like a little machined pocket, which is gonna sit on the back of the drive shaft like that. There's like a little lip here that this sits in. So this goes on the rear, that one goes on the front. And then the instructions say you gotta take a measurement between here and here. It's, they're saying it's gotta be between 3 1/4 and 3 3/4 between here and here. At least that's what that says. So you gotta stick this in, take that measurement, and hopefully we'll be good to go. So the rear end, these are threaded. So these guys, this sits in here, these thread in, and then there is nuts and lock washers that go on the back. All right. So, lock washer and nut. It would probably be fine with some blue Loctite on here, but this is how it comes. So this is how it's going to go together. All right, so this flange, they center on there, and there's 3 bolts, so it can be clocked either way, but it goes like that, and then the nut and bolt go through. So it should be, there's 3 larger bolts. It comes with, you know, there's I think 1, 2, I think 6 bolts or something like that around the other side, but the bigger ones go in here. And these don't thread like on the back, these just push through. And then, as you see on the back side, they just get a lock washer and a bolt, or a nut. And of course, there's different size lock nuts. So there's only 3 bigger ones, which are these guys. Yeah, see? There's kind of a small one. So these are the guys. Here, cool. And a nut. And that one goes here. So that finishes up installing the drive shaft. Not that big of a deal, but as you can see, just how the flanges work. Pretty simple. This measurement is pretty close to what they're asking for, so awesome.